Breaking news. Amid the economic hardship, ex-President Babangida talks military takeover, sends warning to President Tinubu. Hi guys, welcome back to Spice Channel TV. Thank you for always coming out here. If you're joining us for the first time, please kindly subscribe and don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you. My country people, we all know that Nigeria has experienced a lot of challenges in our democratic system, and we really need to address these challenges. We really need to address these challenges. There are a lot of issues affecting the Nigeria's democracy, and we can find tangible solutions to this. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has been advised to take immediate action to combat the hunger and the hardship in Nigeria. The former military president, General Ibrahim Babangida, took to his social media and advised President Tinubu. He, however, reiterated that a military takeover is the best option to combat the problem at hand. President Tinubu has been sent a crucial message by one of his predecessors. Now, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, as we all know, has suffered several criticisms for his harsh economic policies, and these policies tend to be more anti-people policies. We all know that a lot of issues have really eaten deep in our democracy. We talk about democracy, and we know corruption is a significant challenge to Nigeria's democracy. To an extent, people are saying no, they no longer practice democracy. They want Nigeria to go back to the military regime, like what happened in the Niger Republic, in Burkina Faso and Mali. When the military took over, a lot of Nigerians were praising those military generals for taking over power from the corrupt democratic leaders, making it known that democracy is no longer favoring countries in Africa. So, hence the need for a military takeover. And we all know that corruption poses as a significant challenge to Africa's democracy, which has really affected every aspect of Africa's political and economic life, that has really led to loss of public trust in the democratic process. It has led to loss of public trust in the democratic process in both African countries and also in Nigeria. So we really need solutions to address these issues. So the government must take a bold step to address corruption by enforcing street laws, punishing offenders. Those people that are found wanting should be punished severely. Nobody should be above the law. The government should establish an independent anti-corruption agency to strengthen the existing institutions such as the EFCC, the ICPC, and other bodies. And let's not forget the insecurity. The insecurity is another big, significant threat to our democracy in this country, and it undermines the citizens' right to life, to property, free movement, and the country is currently facing a range of insecurity challenges: terrorism, banditry, kidnapping, and farmer herder clashes here and there. And all these challenges, Tinubu administration is yet to address these challenges. That's why a lot of people are saying, is it not best the people of this great nation goes back to the military regime? Won't it be best for people to go back to the military regime? So that's what General Ibrahim Babangida is saying, that is best. What's best for Nigeria is a military takeover. What's best for this great nation is a military takeover. It is the best option to combat this problem at hand, to combat the insecurity, to combat the ethnic and religious tensions, to combat these, weak institutions, to combat everything, including corruption. So, my country people, this is quite interesting and also unbelievable that Ibrahim Babangida would make such a statement suggesting a military takeover in Nigeria. Well, guys, aside the talks of a military takeover, I really feel Nigeria should be restructured. I think that's the best way to go. Nigeria should be restructured. It will enhance our leadership building in this country. It would boost sustainable development across all zones of the country. Nobody will say they are being left out. Nobody will say they are being cheated. Nobody will have any reason for agitation. Everybody will be satisfied. So there should be a restructure of this country. At least it will spread to every regions. Now, everybody must also put hands on deck. All hands must be on deck to ensure that this country is a better country. A restructured Nigeria is a place whereby people would not be feeling that maybe some certain region will not be feeling like they are being marginalized. Everybody will be happy. It will be a 50-50 something. So my country people, it's best for Nigeria to be restructured than this military talks of a military comeback. I don't know how it would favor this country. But I certainly know that everything that has an advantage also have a disadvantage. Nigeria struggled and we broke out for military regime. So why do people still suggest we go back to this military regime? It's not helping matters. I know that the things we are seeing in this democracy we claim we practice in Nigeria, it's really it's really serious, and a lot of people are not comfortable with it because this is not the kind of democracy we ought to have practiced. We claim we practice democracy, yet corruption thrives in our society. It thrives in this nation, and our leaders are not helping matters, making things very difficult for the people. That's why people are saying, is it not best? Won't it be best for Nigeria to go back to this military regime, this military era, like what happened in Niger, in Burkina Faso, and in Mali? So, my country people, there have been arguments for the restructuring of Nigeria, and we really need to focus on that aspect, which will work for everybody. So, Tinubu should put it in mind that Nigeria needs to be restructured. Nigeria needs to be restructured. If that is the only thing he does as the president, the whole people of this nation, history will remember Tinubu if he restructures this country, not going around making false promises, sharing palliative to people, trying to bring about some policies that will smoothen Nigerians. Meanwhile, we know that would not solve the root cause of the problems we are facing in this country. So Tinubu should do away with the palliative sharing and focus on the major problems we are facing in this country, and it will help our political system. If there should be a restructuring in this country, if Nigeria should be restructured, then it will really boost our political system. All these things we are seeing, I think it would cease. So the best we focus on this matter, the better for us. As far as I'm concerned, the Biafra agitations, that's the Republic of Biafra, the Oduduwa, people agitating here and there, is because they want to be free. They want to go on their own. They want to, be independent of themselves because they feel this federal system is not working for them. So my country people, I'm dropping here. Kindly share your thoughts on this in the comment section.